Hi, today is Tuesday, December 2nd, 2025. We are already into the second day of the month. So the time surely flies so quick. Yesterday, I got my loan back from an American friend. I was quite grateful for his willingness to pay me back, and I knew he's of a good soul. I wish him good health and prosperity into the later years of his life. He was good soul. I would be sad if he goes to the other side of the world of life. I wish him the best of the luck there is. I always welcome him back to Korea whenever he wants. There are many empty homes in Korea. I'm sure he can find one of them, and also a scooter or motorbike, and a helping hand from Koreans. No problem. He will survive, and if he teaches English, he can make some money, right? And it will sustain him for several years. Without any babbling, let's get down to business of reading an English article. Let's practice English by reading this article aloud so that we could check out our own pronunciation and also memorize some words, expressions, cliches, idioms, or entire sentences so that all those stuff would come in handy when we communicate with foreigners. As a non-native speaker, as a matter of fact, I'm a Korean. I work for Korea Telecom, the number one carrier in Korea, and also we are a strategic partner with Microsoft. So we sell Microsoft 365 and Microsoft Azure or Azure. I don't know, but many people say Azure. I prefer to pronounce it Azure, but Indians pronounce it Azure, Azure, which is a little bit strange pronunciation, but Azure is correct pronunciation. This article, as a non-native speaker, we need to constantly practice English on a daily basis and memorize expressions, right? But when we memorize, we need to be smart. We need to use the smart way of memorization. Always consider yourself consuming or memorizing words, expressions on the spot, instantaneously, and all those memorized stuff are stored on your cells, right? So you just memorize using your entire body, and sometimes you look up into the sky or in the ceiling and try to memorize stuff, and you feel that all those words are retained, memorized, mingled with your cells. Basically, what you are doing is what the American babies are learning English. This article is from the famous physicist Michio Kaku, right? He's a Japanese Korean, right? And the subject is science acumen. Just in a groundbreaking revelation, NASA's Perseverance rover has captured the crackling sounds of electrical discharges, dubbed mini lightning, on Mars for the first time, marking a pivotal moment in planetary science. Since landing in Jaziro's crater in February 2021, the rover's SuperCam microphone, originally designed to analyze rocks via laser zaps, has inadvertently become an eavesdropper on the red planet's atmosphere. Eavesdropper, right? Rover, eavesdropping, or wiretapping, eavesdropper. Over 2 Martian years, scientists sifted through 28 hours of audio recordings, uncovering 55 instances of these tiny sparks, often amid swirling dust devils or encroaching dust storms. These aren't the dramatic bolts that illuminate Earth's stormy skies. Mars' thin carbon dioxide blanket, a mere 1% of our atmospheric density, fosters subtler phenomena. Triboelectric charging, where friction between dust grains builds static electricity. That's what I suspected all along. Ignites these millimeter-scale discharges, producing whip-crack pops and electrostatic interference rather than thunderous roars. One vivid recording from 2021 features a dust devil rumbling low as it engulfs the rover, laced with a sharp static burst from a spark just 6 feet away, while fainter zaps hint at closer, intimate jolts mere inches from the mic. Right, the static friction among the dusts produces the electric charges, right, and electric charges discharge through the dust paths, and basically it's a small scale lightning zaps, right? This discovery, detailed in November 2025 Nature study led by Baptiste Chide of the University of Toulouse, resolves decades of speculation. Prior hints, like 2009 radio signals from dust storms, suggested activity, but audio proof was elusive. That's good expression, right? Audio, this one, right? But audio proof was elusive. Audio proof, whip crack pops, right? Earth-based replicas of SuperCam confirmed the signatures match lab-stimulated sparks. Beyond the thrill of hearing Mars whisper its secrets, these findings illuminate atmospheric dynamics. Wind-whipped dust devils, untethered by tornado constraints in the sparse air, may brew electrical currents that sculpt the planet's surface and chemistry. The implications ripple outward. Such discharges could fix nitrogen in Martian soil, potentially fostering microbial life in ancient times, or erode rocks through subtle erosion. They challenge our Earth-centric view of lightning, echoing confirmed strikes on gas giants like Jupiter, while Venus remains a question mark. Wow, this is good. The implications ripple outward, right? The implications ripple outward. The implications ripple outward. Such discharges could fix nitrogen in Martian soil, potentially fostering microbial life in ancient times, or erode rocks through subtle erosion. They challenge our Earth-centric view of lightning, echoing confirmed strikes on gas giants like Jupiter, while Venus remains a question mark. Another good expression. While Venus remains a question mark. Venus remains a question mark. not remain as, but remains, right? Venus remains a question mark. The Venus remains a question mark. The Venus remains question mark. The implications ripple outward. As Perseverance continues probing for signs of past habitability, gathering rock cores for a delayed Earth return, this sonic surprise underscores Mars' untamed wildness, where silence hides electric symphonies waiting to be decoded. Wow, so Perseverance will come back quickly. So one of my colleagues called me while I was reading. So let's go back and continue to read. I stored the article in my Facebook postings. So we should go back and check out the video. This one. Michio Kaku, right? Michio Kaku. As Perseverance continues probing, right? Probing your anus. Continues probing for signs of past habitability, gathering rock cores for a delayed Earth return. This sonic surprise underscores Mars' untamed wildness, where silence hides electric symphonies waiting to be decoded. By the way, I am not wearing glasses at the moment, so silence looks like a science. So electric symphonies waiting to be decoded. So the Perseverance is scheduled to return. That's interesting. I wonder how they're going to achieve the feat, but it shouldn't be that hard. This article suggests some interesting aspects, atmospheric environments on Mars, right? From this article, we learned that small micro lightnings could occur among the dust storms because the dusts will go through the friction when they experience rubbing against each other, and it produces lightnings. And a mic on the Perseverance rover capture the supersonic lighting sounds, and that's interesting. And they are looking for past habitability evidence on Mars. And from this article, and also we understood that Perseverance will return to Earth. They said a delayed return. From this article, I marked down such expressions as Jupiter remains a question mark, rover, probing. The implications ripple outward, right? The implications ripple outward, probing, evidence. What else? What else I marked down? Let's go back, because I saved this article, saved this one. Audio proof was elusive, but audio proof was elusive, but audio proof was elusive, but audio proof was elusive. The implications ripple outward. The implications ripple outward. Audio proof was elusive. Audio proof was elusive. Audio proof was elusive. The implications ripple outward. Venus, right? Implications ripple outward. The Venus, Venus remains a question mark. And that's it. Thanks for listening, and have a great Tuesday. Bye-bye.